Hello, I am Joe Burnich with Big West Marketing, and what we do is we empower small businesses to succeed online, and we do that by simplifying this online marketing, okay? And if you're watching this video, it's because you want to know how to do SEO for carpet cleaning, okay? This is a 5-part series specifically for carpet cleaners. This one is all about SEO, search engine optimization. Let's get started right now. Okay, so in this video, you're going to discover the fastest way to consistently get rankings at the top of Google for carpet cleaning in your city, okay? It means more calls, more jobs for your business, all right? This means beating out that cut rate, bottom feeding competition. You know who I'm talking about. We all have them in our towns. You're going to cut them out once and for all. This is how you're going to get ahead of them, okay? And it's all about, it's a full marketing circle, okay? It's not just SEO, but SEO is the first one we're going to talk about, all right? And you do not need to be a computer wizard. You do not need to be very technical with internet marketing stuff to understand this stuff. It's very easy to understand and implement, all right? So, before we get started right now, I'd like to call your attention to the link down below. It's for a free consultation. If at any time you want to pick up the phone and talk to us for about 30 minutes, we will be happy to do that absolutely free. And that's a $97 offer. So in the link down below this video, click on that and sign up for a free consultation. All right. Okay. So let me pull up my notes here. Okay, so check this out. This is my new family back in 2009. I had a new wife, a new baby, and we had just moved back from Kansas City back to my hometown of Missoula, Montana. Okay, so the big question that kept coming up in my mind was, will I fail? Okay, if my business fails, then I will not be able to support my family. I will have failed as a husband. I will have failed as a father. I will have failed as a man. Okay, so this was a big deal. This was a big deal. Now, what happened was an old family friend, Rick Kern, had come into my life, and he had taught me about how to do SEO. I mean, he was ranking these websites up on Google. He taught me everything he knew, and then I ran with it. So SEO was my solution, my personal solution, okay? Now I've taken it a step farther with Google AdWords and Google Reviews and all the different kinds of marketing that we do. But the important thing is I'm not really different from any other business owner out there. I just came across something that worked and then spent hours and hours every day, every morning, and before I went to work, every day after I got home from work. My wife wasn't happy about it, let me tell you. But I was testing, I was learning, I was figuring this stuff out. So I consider myself like an explorer, going out and finding these golden nuggets, okay? Now I want to share the gold nuggets with you, and that's what you're going to get out of this, is the real deal. Okay, so in a moment, I'm going to break down what Google really wants, and this is how you're going to get to the top of Google for your business, all right? But we're going to start with foundations. If your house has I don't care how pretty your house is, if the foundation is cracked or if it's failing, then none of that other stuff matters. The roof doesn't matter. The windows doesn't matter. Your new remodeled kitchen, it does not matter, okay, if the foundation is failing. All right, and we're going to keep this stuff simple. Like I said, you don't need to be a tech wizard. You don't need to have a lot of tech knowledge to understand this stuff. And I went and saw Tony Robbins a while back, and his big thing that stuck with me was complexity is the enemy of execution. We're going to keep it simple, and we're going to talk about the 5 simple things. The number 1 thing we're going to talk about is a mobile-first website. Okay. Number 2, we're going to talk about maps and organic, what that means exactly. We're going to talk about keywords and search terms. Okay. And I'm going to break it down. These might sound like technical terms, but I'm going to break it down for you guys. Citations on and online directories. Okay. We're going to talk about that. Number 5, we're going to talk about backlinks. Okay. So simple thing number 1 is a mobile first website. All right. What I want you to do before you do anything else, when it comes to SEO, you need to pass the Google test. So if you go to Google and you search for Google mobile test, okay, the first thing that's going to come up is a website that looks like this, okay? You're going to put your website in there and you're going to run it through there. So don't just assume that your website's mobile friendly because your web designer tells you to or because it looks pretty on your phone, okay? No, we want to make sure that Google thinks it's mobile friendly, okay? And so we're going to run it through this test here. Now, the simple thing number 2 I want to talk about is maps versus organic. So the map section is this one here. You know, whenever you do a search for something local, it pulls up a map of your local city, and it'll give you like the top 3, what Google thinks are the top 3 listings, okay? And then you'll have like the reviews and all that good stuff. All right, that's maps. That's where 90% of your calls are going to come with SEO. 90%. This is where you want to focus your attention, not down here. If you have an internet guy that's telling you we're on the first page and they're down here, okay, that's not good enough. You need to be up here and down here, because 90% and 10%. All right, this is the organic down here. This is the maps up here. So I want to make sure I understand the difference there. Now, the way that you get into the map section is you ask yourself, are you going for your local city or beyond? Okay, most people watching this are going to be going for their local city. Now, if you want to rank in multiple cities, you got to have multiple addresses with SEO. But with Google AdWords, which I'm going to talk about in the next video, Google AdWords for carpet cleaners, we're going to be talking about how you can get in multiple cities, and you can do it for much less money than you're used to paying for AdWords stuff. We're going to talk about those secrets there. Okay. But what we're talking about here is the maps. Once again, an example here, and this is like when you type in Internet Marketing Missoula, okay, it's going to show maps, and it shows my business here, okay? And then over here is an example of my organic ranking. So after all the ads, these are AdWords, then I show up over here for carpet cleaning websites. All right. Now, the simple thing, number 3 we want to talk about is keywords, okay? All a keyword is a search term. So if somebody goes to Google and types in carpet cleaning Missoula, or carpet cleaning Atlanta, or carpet cleaners in Kansas City, carpet cleaners in Dallas, everything I said right there was a keyword. Okay, that's all it is. Don't complicate this. Don't make it super. It's anything somebody actually, a human being, types into Google to find your business. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to find those keywords, and we're going to talk about where to put them. So we're talking about 3 things. Google Suggestions, I'll show you that. Google Keyword Planner tool, okay, that's free. And the semrush.com tool, that's also free. All right, so the Google Suggestions. So notice when you're ever in Google and you start typing in anything into Google, okay, you're going to see Google put this big list of suggestions down there. The reason those suggestions are there is because that's what other people have been typing in on a regular basis. That's how you're going to determine what keywords are that you want to rank for. Okay, so that's one way to determine it. Another way is to use your AdWords. If you have Google AdWords, go into their Keyword Planner tool. Okay, I'm not going to get into too much detail here, but if you're in your AdWords account and you go to Tools and you go to Keyword Planner, you can actually type this in, and Google will give you some data on how many people average monthly searches are searching for that specific keyword. Okay, so you can do that. If you want some really deep information, you can go to semrush.com, and you get to do it 10 times a day for free. Or you can pay for it. All right. We pay for it because we're an SEO agency. We do SEO for many clients, and so we're going to use a paid service because we need to do this on a regular basis. You may only have to do this one time at the very beginning, and then I'm going to show you where exactly you're going to put these. Okay. So where do we put these keywords? So we just determined that carpet cleaning Missoula is what we want to go for. Where do we put these? Well, if you look at any website, and I'm pulling up my website for an example here, and you hover over these little tabs, you put your mouse over the little tabs at the top, a little box will appear, okay? And that little box is exactly where your title tag should be. I'm sorry, so that's where your keyword should be, all right? And what this is called a title tag, okay? And there's different words for title tags. Sometimes it's just called title, sometimes it's called homepage title, and it's got different terms. But you need to talk to your web designer and put the right keywords in there, okay? The keywords that you want Google to see, that you want Google to rank you for. That's number 1, okay? And then you need to put it into the title tag. Have your web designer do it. If you're doing your own website, get a hold of Wix. Get a hold of your GoDaddy website. But whoever you're using to do websites needs to put this in there for you, or you need to put it in, figure out how to do it yourself. Contact Wix if you have to. Contact the support or whatever web design platform you've got. Squarespace, for example. Every one of them has a place to put a title tag. Figure out where that is. Put your keywords in there along with your business name and your phone number, and you're good to go. All right? Don't complicate it too much. Okay. Now, as far as the content in there, you also want to sprinkle some keywords or variations of the keywords within the text of the pages on your website. All right, so I don't stuff it. I don't make it unnatural. I do it very, very natural. I just make sure that the words, because I like to rank for these marketing keywords. So I'll have SEO down here. I'll have SEO here. SEO's here. I'll have search engine optimization here. So I'll spell it out here. But none of this looks weird to a human being. If it looks weird to a human being, then you're doing it wrong. All right. Okay. Important tip. You want to keep separate pages for new keywords or keywords groups. So if you want to rank for 10 different things, you need to have 10 different pages, each one ranking for a different keyword. Do not try to stuff 10 different keywords into the home page title tag. Each page will have its own title tag. Okay, very important since carpet cleaners want to rank for tile cleaning, upholstery cleaning, water damage. Those each need to have their own separate pages and their own separate title tags with keywords in them. Okay. Simple thing number 4. What we're going to talk about are citations and online directories. Examples of these are Google My Business, Facebook business page, and Yelp. Okay, those are the top 3 citations or online directories that you need to have your business. And there's at least 50 more that you can get. All right, you need to go find those online. You need to do a search and get the top 50. That's really what Google looks at. It's top 50, top 60. But you go into Google, type in top local directories for SEO. And every one of these results here is going to give you some really good results on what you need to go for. Make sure your business is in all those. Okay. But most importantly, you want to make sure that all this information is correct. Your business name. Okay. Your website address. All right. And this is in your Google My Business account. You want all this stuff to match internet-wide, not just with Google. Google does not only look at Google. In fact, Google looks more at other stuff than they do at their own page. Okay, notice the address here. Okay, even if you're hiding your address, you still want to have the correct address across the internet. All right. And then your phone number. If you've changed your phone number or your address over the years, you probably have some stuff that's wrong out there. Change your website over the years. You have stuff that's wrong. That stuff needs to be fixed internet wide, okay? And then a top secret ranking factor that most people don't know about is having photos taken with your phone in the city that you want to rank in, that you're physically located in, taking pictures with your phone and uploading it to Google My Business and your other directories and citations out there. That is a huge ranking factor that most people don't know about. We've seen people get penalties removed from their Google account, and we've seen sites jump up 3, 4, 5 spots by simply putting good photos that are tagged by your phone. Okay, this will tag exactly the latitude and longitude. It's real. That's something most SEO experts don't even know about. All right, we talked about that. Now the big thing is, like I said, you got to make them all match. All of these different directories need to match the Google My Business account. Okay, the business name, address, phone number, website, and categories all need to match. Very important. Pictures need to match. Okay, do not have a bunch of junk out there. That's going to kill your rankings. Number one thing to kill your rankings is inconsistent information. All right. Simple thing number 5, backlinks. Now, a lot of people think that backlinks is all you need for SEO. That's absolutely wrong. The stuff I talked about first is the foundation. We're going in order of importance. We're talking about the foundations here. After you have all that other stuff taken care of, you can do what are called backlinks. Let me show you an example of what I did with my business back in 2009, as I had the local Missoulian newspaper write an article about me. And then look, they put a link over to my website right down here in the article. That link bumped me up 2 or 3 pages, okay, on Google. Bumped me to the top. And then I went and got more. I did things like sponsored local charities, okay? I exchanged something of value. I wrote an article for somebody, and then they put a link on their website for me. Or I gave them a referral and asked if they could just put a link, on their website to my website, okay? I got testimonials from vendors. So my equipment, I would write them a testimonial, say, hey, if I give you this testimonial, please post it on your website so everybody can see it, and then put a link back to my website just as a courtesy. And I had like 3 of them do it. Okay, super powerful links. Okay, like I said, network with local businesses and local influencers, write articles for them, exchange something of value, do free work for them in exchange for a link. Okay, and then, like I said, get an article published. There's different blogs and there's different industry blogs. You write articles and have them published. If you can't write, hire a writer to write the article for you. These are the top link building strategies that will take you above the competition, guaranteed. All right, let's review this checklist real quick. Okay, we're going to have number 1, we want a mobile-first website, and it needs to pass that Google test. We want to go with maps and organic to get the top rankings, but maps is number 1. We need to understand what keywords or search terms are. We need to know where to place them, which is in the title tags. Okay, and then we need to understand what citations are and make sure every single one of them matches our Google My Business account. Okay, fifth simple thing that we need to understand are backlinks. We need to get around. Need to get around local and really network and get people to put links from their websites back to ours. All right. So that's it. That's everything you really need to know to get to the top of Google for carpet cleaning. And I have more videos. My next video is how to do AdWords, how to do Google AdWords for carpet cleaners, how to get reviews, how to do websites, and then how to do marketing for carpet cleaners. Go watch all 5 videos and you will be head and shoulders above your competition. Thank you. Now, if you're a client of Big West Marketing, all of this is taken care of for you. We like to make this as simple as possible for our clients so you can focus on what you do best. Now, if you are not a client of Big West Marketing, right now we are offering a free consultation up to 30 minutes. That's normally a $97 value, so take advantage of this right now. Just call or click on the link to schedule a day and time that works best for you. So, if you're tired of being confused and overwhelmed, then contact us today. Someone from our office will show you step by step what you need to do to be successful online. If you are ready for a real solution, contact us today.